Alright, what's up, Mel? So, kind of starting right before the first fight. This is usually a little bit easier for me.
Okay, yeah, I have goats.
Zarya.
No, they have a doom, they have a doom.
They have a doom, yeah.
I'm pulling.
He's
Got
dead,
one.
he's dead.
Alright, so right now, 345 is when the tab menu unlocks, if you will. So you can press tab now and get full scouting information on the other team, which is what I would do, like I mentioned in the long-winded message I typed out, is that's when you can hit tab, you can see what the flankers are, see if you can be with the front line, or if you should be with your Widowmaker. Also, Xin and Widowmaker have the same sight lines. As long as you're within 40 meters, which is the Discord and Harmony Orb range, you have that same like straight line of sight that you want. So you can hang out with Widowmaker and make a pretty decent hold against any flankers.
Nice hook. Zarya one below us.
I can't.
Lucio,
drop it.
Lucio.
Lucio.
Nice.
They're
Nice,
down
nice,
two,
nice.
they're down two. Throw
going
it,
left.
damage boost.
That's super risky.
Pulling.
I'm reloading.
Genji Sombra now.
Like you can back up here and still be just as
Sombra
useful.
behind.
Yep, she's on point, I got it.
I'll take care of it.
I'm burning Ryan shield. I'm pulling.
He's discarded, I'm low.
Everything that could hit you right there did. I feel your pain. Alright, it was a good rotation. You should have
Lucio
stopped there though.
discarded, he's in their team.
Look how close you are to the Ren shield, or to the Orisa shield. That's where all the Zarya right clicks are. That's where all the spam is
Ryan shield
going.
almost down.
So you
Ryan-
eat this fire strike right here. Yeah, now you're at 20 health. I know everyone's low, but they can fend for themselves. So there's a health pack in that room that you can kind of camp if you get in trouble. You can fight off a Genji and do all sorts of fun stuff.
Genji's just gonna contest you.
Okay.
So drop.
They're changing comp, so I won't
Contest you.
pause it yet.
So drop a widow.
They used nano. I'm gonna go.
Diva. I'm going Diva.
Okay, I'll go monkey.
Yeah, Monkey Diva's the pick. That's good.
They probably have bleed by now.
So Ana Zen is super greedy. It's just all utility and damage. There's like almost zero peel for the back line. You have to hang out with your McCree, which I get. If the McCree went Brig, cool. Like that's a solid back line. But you still have Ana Zen. Neither have mobility. The only hope you have is either you land a fat right click on a diving tank or Ana hits asleep. Otherwise you're gonna die. So you have to be really careful with the positioning here, and just kind of be aware of what's going on and be aware that you're running a really, really greedy comp right now.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna play top right. Junk's not gonna be able to do a lot
Okay.
of
Okay.
Yeah, I'll swap.
Yeah, Junk. You can't wait for me to
Not yet.
I think I'm doing fine on Junk.
Alright then, that's fine, I guess.
They're all purple,
Dropping a bubble on
they're
them?
all purple. Genji one.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so this positioning right here, where you're at,
Do a lot
Okay.
of
Okay.
Yeah, I'll swap.
Yeah, Junk. You can't wait for me.
it's kind of safe. Like it's hard for any flankers to get to you, but let me see if I still have stat banana. What the heck? Where's the app? I have it. I know I have it. I just friggin' reinstalled it. All right, whatever. So your Ana is over that way, right? Tank line's up here. Cool. And then your monkey jumps up there a little bit later. The Ana can kind of shoot here if they push up a little bit, but it's kind of hard, but she can do it. Plus there's high ground over on that side that she can hang out on and be pretty safe. However, you, right here, are shooting up to them, and they have a Reinhardt. So that Reinhardt can block all of your spam with his barrier. And all the flanker has to do is come in here and still get you, and your Ana's far away, and you don't have really any hope to fight him off unless you're God. So I would either... You could hold up here with your McCree, but in my opinion, your best bet is going to be to hold on the right side on the high platform with your Ana. Support should stick together.
Not yet.
I think I'm doing fine on Junk.
Alright then, that's
Yep,
fine.
all blocked by the Rhine shield.
They're all purple,
Dropping a bubble on
they're
them?
all purple. Genji one.
Nice.
Nice.
And this is kind of like nitpicking, but I'm going to nitpick because I know you're a good player. Try and get your Harmony on the Winston before he goes in. So like mid-jump, that's when you want to harming the Winston because he already has that, 35, 40 healing per second on him before he takes any damage, so you're not playing catch up with it. I know he got antied, but that doesn't cleanse the harmony. It's good to have the harmony on for when the anti wears off, if that makes sense.
Sombra below.
Sombra below on me. She's dead, she's dead.
Oof.
Ryan's low,
Oh,
Ryan's
it's
Lucky
reloading.
Sombra. Did you not fan the hammer?
Below on me. She's dead, she's dead.
He didn't. He
Oh,
tried.
it's reloading.
Oh.
Push up top right now.
I'm on it.
Yeah, so use this time to reposition. There you go.
Lucio's
Sort
one
of. You
Yeah,
tried.
yeah, I'm okay.
Zarya. I just get out.
Sombra's still behind.
Yeah,
I got another time.
So you're still alone, right? So if that Sombra
Genji
Genji
is
both
escorted.
dive you, you're gonna die.
Have my ult.
I'm trying to get mech back. Reinhardt, right side.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Garrett, you're by yourself. I'm trying to get mech back right now.
Okay.
So you didn't have your harmony on anything in that.
Bottom right.
So you saw your monkey was in danger, but if you look, right there. Oh, hello.
I'm trying to get mech back
There you
right
go.
now.
Okay, it's on Winston. I guess I was wrong.
Sombra's up top.
That's on Junk.
I'm on the Ana
Stupid
point.
pin.
I'm on the Ana.
Sombra's up.
Bottom right.
Alright, so your monkey's in danger. Right now it's on Genji McCree, sorry. Harmony's on McCree. Monkey's losing health.
Garrett, you're by yourself. I'm
Okay.
trying to get mech back right
Good.
now.
Okay.
Sombra's up top.
Oh, rip. See, that's why you should be
I'm on the
close to
Ana.
your honor.
Ana's bottom right. Ana's bottom right. half.
All these games are easier if you work in teams, right? I know you're like a big team of 6, but tanks should stick together. DPS should stick together, usually, unless their roles declare otherwise, and support should stick together. Especially supports should stick together. Like Lucio, Ana, great. Mercy, Zen, like I said, not a lot of heals and kind of iffy, but a damage boost to Zen is dope, right? Zen, Ana, super greedy, and neither can protect themselves very well, so you have to protect each other. You were too far away, which is why that trance was late.
Ana's bottom right.
Also, use the last second of trance to get the fuck out, because it gives you a speed boost, so you can get wherever you want in that last second. Pretty much the whole map is yours. Not really, but you get my point. That way you're not on the point playing front lines in with the D.Va against the Rein Zarya.
Oh, Genji on me. Ana's dead. Sombra.
One health.
I can't get on point. I'm not on point.
Rip.
Dead.
John, even if you think you're doing good on Junkrat just isn't the viable pick there.
Junk's actually not that bad. I think he just had to play with his traps more and use his traps to peel. That's just me.
Okay.
Cause like, we have no shield for you, and then their Genji will just contest you if you stay up high ground.
Just making sure that wasn't me.
We just roll them faster.
Yeah, let's just run goats.
Goats. Turn off your brains and play goats. Not really. I love goats. Especially Zen goats matchups is one of my favorite things to watch.
Let's see what they're running. We might run, we can just go like bottom right, like straight under them. Or left, okay.
Go left, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go left for sure.
Not for sure. No, not for sure.
Everyone stay behind Ryan's shield.
I'll wait and see what y'all do.
They'll have a
Goats
Duke,
wanna-
just maybe
Goats wants to
keep
take an
eye
early
on
fight.
that.
No, let's not have an OU.
Never again.
Never again.
Why is it every game I play with y'all that we get freaking Horizon in Tesla matches?
Horizon. To be fair, Horizon's the best 2CP.
I know, and twice we've had Horizon.
Oh.
They have
Yeah,
a
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt.
Okay, good
Get ready,
call.
must speed.
They have a junk.
Speeding.
You get the point?
Behind us, behind us.
Okay. Alright, so since the call went out for Junkrat, this going left side was smart. Don't go into that staircase with the Junkrat on the enemy team. Pretty obvious, so that was a good call. I like it. You're going to have to kind of wait for them to contest you and then speed boost into them. Right? So because you didn't contest the Junkrat, which is okay, I understand why. He's just going to be on high ground the whole time, raining in hell upon you. So you kind of have to get your diva up there to contest him and knock him down, so the whole comp can speed boost on into him.
Yeah, I'm on point.
It's fine, it's fine.
Get onto them.
Stay together,
Move
stay
up under
together.
them. Move up under them. You know,
Good, stay together is a good call.
Stay on run. Stay on
Good.
run.
Next target. Lucio behind.
Okay, kill.
The
Get the Zarya. Get the Zarya.
You got it.
Junk. Yeah.
Junk's dead.
Good job.
Hold the point.
Push Zarya. Push Zarya.
Don't let him on. Don't let him on.
Don't push, stay on point. Let him come down.
That's huge.
Stay on point. Don't kill him.
Let's
Let's go.
speeding.
There you go.
Just go main, just go main.
Behind us.
Just forget about
Forgot
it.
that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, don't forget that she's behind us.
On the point.
Up
That
top,
was a
up
good
top.
hack. Yeah, good. Just stay on point, make them come to you. Junk's coming in. I don't know why.
Junkrat.
The Junk's left.
Good.
I got him. Zarya.
This is still winnable. So focus on your Reinhardt. You need to enable your Reinhardt to swing in goats. Especially with the Ana goats, where you can out-sustain almost anything. Like, granted, it's not Moira goats, but Ana goat still has a lot of heal. Right? So you want to stick right with your Reinhardt. Like, maybe booping people away from your backline is fine, but get on your Reinhardt, encourage your Reinhardt to go nuts, and speed boost them around and just destroy everything in front of you. The strength of goats comes from the Reinhardt and the sustain.
I'm throwing heals. Lucio's one. Behind you.
Good point.
Speed.
Good.
Rally.
Come on,
Have grab. Near me.
Sombra back left.
I'll push her. She's up.
Use grab
Junk right.
We got it. GG, guys.
Nice.
Me too. That was quick.
Clean. Clean AF. The magic of goats, right?
Yeah, just don't even kill them. Push them so they can't walk on point, and then we can kill them and stagger them big time.
Yeah.
That's a big old time bank for both teams. All right.
Okay, we're on defense.
What are you
We're
gonna
not
do?
gonna do a risk again.
They're gonna go goats, so I don't know.
Go Doomfist. And Sombra.
Doom and Sombra, alright.
Yeah, and
We can hold like back right.
The only other thing
Jump
I
on
can
when we need
think
to.
of would be McCree, but
you can just play in the back.
All right.
That's
All
gonna
right.
do
All
the
right. I like the
double
Lucio
yeah.
pick.
If they push
So
one
here
right,
you're gonna have to super protect your Ana. Right?
Just
Your
Doomfist
Ana can't
off
hang
us
in
to get
the
a pick,
Ryan
and
Zarya
I'll-
front line because there's just so much
Yeah.
damage being spat out everywhere by the other team included.
alright, I'm gonna go watch him from
And
spawn.
then you have two flanking
so I'm gonna
DPS.
hold, like right here.
So it's your job to peel for the Ana. Let's see what you get.
Our main goal is to be the fight on point.
Yeah.
Where are we even holding?
And John tries to get a pick.
I'm gonna be right
Okay,
here.
are we gonna
John.
do what you did?
Yeah, you're gonna be
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here. You're gonna be right
Alrighty.
where I am. You're gonna charge up a right click, drop down, and then left shift, and then E out
Yep.
or whatever. You try the combo if you.
So
you know the combo?
I disagree with the fighting on point thing, right? So you have Ryan Zarya, and I'm sorry this isn't like relevant to you specifically as a Lucio player, but it's kind of I think it's good to know like the workings of the comp. But you have two very, very, very independent DPS, right? So Ryan Zarya want to distract the other team as much as possible, cause as much of a nuisance as possible, so they all turn to look at them, and then when their attention is a resource, when the resource of the enemy team's attention is all used up on Ryan Zarya, then that is when Doom and Sombra can cause the most damage. So you don't necessarily have to fight on point, you just have to get them to look away from your DPS. Which you can do as well. If no one's diving your Ana, boop the shit out of them.
Doom Fist, Sombra, Doom Sombra.
Okay, yeah, Sombra's left.
Yeah, so not goats.
I can probably try and contest this end.
Alright, they're going bottom right. They're going bottom right.
Bottom right.
Actually, no, they're going left. They're going
No,
left.
they're going left. I'm rotating.
I'm anti. We're anti.
Oh,
Good
and
call.
there's one I missed.
Can you get out?
Doomfist, get the fuck out of there.
Nice,
Alright.
nice.
You Doomfist fucked up,
Hold it.
but
We're good. We're good.
Sombra on Nina.
don't even know what
You're
happened
good.
there.
You're good.
Where's your Ana?
He's on bottom left. Doom's bottom left.
Okay.
They can
Good.
push this.
You're
Go left,
watching your
go
Ana.
left.
That's good. I like that.
We're good.
We're fine.
They're going space. They're going space.
Yeah, they're low in space. Ryan's low in space. Ryan's low.
Careful. Doom's out.
We need speed though. I need healing.
Sorry.
Go to Klein. Go to
I'm
Klein.
healing.
Go to Klein.
He's right here with me. He's
Doom's low. Doom's low
Okay,
in space.
push
Doom's
it a
low.
little bit.
Nice.
Zarya
Okay,
stairs,
don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm going back in. I'm going back in. Chilling it, killing it.
So I would call the speed in.
Nice kill, nice kill.
You can make that call. You're the Lucio player. You control the engagements.
Okay, I almost have grab.
Alright.
Yeah, I would be pushing the
They
fuck
break
out
now.
of that right now.
Speeding, speeding, speeding,
He's off.
I would have been C9, but I would have not regretted a
Don't
thing.
fight her, don't fight her, you'll lose.
Girl purple.
If Sombra goes on point,
Oh,
I'll
I
protect.
fell.
Yeah, Zarya fell.
Okay. We're playing back on stairs.
Yeah, speed boost.
Play by Ryan.
Where are they
Good
playing?
job.
Left or right?
They're hacked, they're hacked. Ryan's hacked, Ryan's hacked.
You Lucio's gotten a lot better since the tryouts.
Go ahead.
End it down.
Nice.
Big. All right, so they call the engagement speed boost in.
Oh, I dropped down by accident. I dropped down.
Double go on point, double go on point, careful.
Yeah, so once you're a man up, that's when you go, we're up. It's a one fight, call a target, and speed boost in, right? So they're already kind of on a stagger because they lost the man. So you want to get them and take advantage of that stagger and just push as hard and fast as you possibly can and get more and just snowball, just momentum off that. Words are hard. Keep gaining momentum until they're all dead and then push harder.
I'm on point, two of them on point, two of them on point.
Okay. Doom's
Get
one.
your runner on point. I don't know what he's doing.
Doom's dead.
Alright, no more
We
else,
play
no more
slow,
else.
we
We
play
want it.
slow, we play
No more
slow.
ults, no more ults. We
Ryan's
got.
out.
Alright, did they
What
use
is
anything?
that guy doing?
No.
There
No,
we go.
no. Okay, so they have
They don't have gravity.
Staggers, stagger.
No, don't
they
you just
switched-
keep pushing.
They switched to
So they're
jump out.
two down right now. They're two down right now. You can spawn camp the shit out of them. Like I would push up to, like right here, and if they're at this choke right here, just mow them down, just destroy them, and keep going until there's no one there. I am a fan of super aggressive Overwatch.
We're watching, watching.
They have I'm going back top left. Go
Okay,
back
okay,
top
okay,
left.
okay. Here we're gonna use the EMP shatter, but
EMP
only do
shatter.
it when we're all in position. So
Okay.
like let them come right, let them come to point or something.
Alright, alright.
Yeah,
Stay up
we can
top,
we can
that's
waste
a
the time
combo.
and then EMP shatters. So let them go and then.
They don't have any defensive ults.
No, they don't.
Okay, they're going right.
Same way.
All right, I'm gonna look at your
They're going
amp this fight.
Okay, I'm gonna
Got it,
rotate.
got it,
I'm
got
gonna
it.
rotate it on. I'm dropping. I'm
Ballsy.
on point. I'm on
Okay,
point.
no, just get out, yeah.
You guys getting up?
Go to point.
Okay.
Come
I'm ready,
bottom
I'm ready,
left,
I'm ready.
bottom left.
So
Ready?
your Reinhardt
I'm in a
can't be
trap,
alone
I'm in
right
a
now.
trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them walk in, I'm gonna let them.
Yeah.
Right, ready?
Okay, yeah.
We use
Big
that, we use those-
What's your Honor doing?
Go.
Go. I would. So Klein, God bless him. He's over here doing God knows what, getting bopped around by their Doomfist, I think. So even though your other support might be feeding your brains out, you gotta. I mean, with the speed boost, you'd be surprised at what can turn into at what feeds can turn into not feeds, if that makes sense. Big slam, but I don't know if you're gonna have.
On his one. Ryan's one. Zarya on point.
Okay.
Zarya on point.
No on.
You gotta get the
I'm
jump.
on heals. I'm on
I
heals.
believe in you.
Zarya.
I'm gonna do
Unlucky, man.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what Klein was doing. Maybe he was going for the sleep on the. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I'll just contest.
We didn't rotate. We didn't all rotate the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to stick together, guys.
Alright, they have Doom ulti.
All right, I'm gonna watch that rotation real quick. Okay, so y'all are holding high left. Defenders high left. They're going bottom. Right.
I'm gonna drop. I'm dropping. I'm on point.
Big
No,
feed.
just get out, yeah.
Is Jukebox on
Go to
point right now?
Go to point.
Okay.
He is. Okay, so. And you're a Lucio player, right? You should be more vocal. That's just my personal preference. If I'm playing support, I'm shot calling always. So, let me turn myself down a little bit. I don't know how the audio. I don't know what the sound quality is gonna be like, so I apologize in advance if it sucks. So they went lower this way, right? Your Reinhardt dropped to meet them there. I don't really like that because they have this little box over here to take cover. They have the mini. They have the stairs. They have all sorts of stuff that they can use for their advantage, and your Reinhardt is alone. Okay, so when the enemy team pushes in, you want to rotate to where you're on the opposite side of the point. So you guys should be at this doorway here and let them push into you. Once they push in, and the enemy team's Reinhardt is right there, and yours is right here, that's when you can make your move, right? Because you still have Doomfist Sombra. Okay? No one's dead at this point. So the Doomfist thrives when the enemy team is in a small area, which is what the enemy team would do if they're on point. Same thing with Sombra. Your Sombra can stand on high ground, get hacks. Ryan is perfectly fine. You can use this doorway for cover. You are in a better position right here than they are. The point is the enemy as far as positioning goes. Let's run like some stupid Torb Sim cheese. Okay? So I would make the call to rotate back farther this way rather than having Reinhardt drop down onto their choke. He's way, way too far forward here.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, I'm in a trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them walk in.
Also, I like how you're still with Klein, but no one's really threatening him right now, and your Reinhardt's in trouble. Okay? So I would, right at this point, I don't know what Klein's doing right now. Now I would go with him. But before he feeds his brains out, I would have dropped to Jukebox and Rattle and speed boost them around, get them back to safety, guide them back over to this doorway here, or maybe in this corner, although that would kind of suck a lot because they have a junk right now. Also, I don't know if anybody called the Junkrat. Every now and then, press tab. You should press tab a lot more so you catch any hero changes and make sure you know what's going on. Oh, poor Klein.
Alright, ready?
Okay, yeah.
Feed his brains out.
Go.
Doomfist left. Don't touch
Get the Ana, get the Ana. Ana's one. Ryan's one. Zarya on point.
Also, don't be afraid to ask for healing, right? So if you're having a hard time charging amp, and it's in between fights and your tanks are low or still getting healed, it's okay to tell Ana to stop healing them so you can amp and get more healing. That's totally fine. And then if the fight comes up sooner than expected, speed boost out of there, or you just like passive speed them out until you get amp back and let the Ana top them off. But don't be afraid to tell everybody that I need more ult charge, let me heal. It's kind of same thing if Ana needs if Ana needs nano boost to charge faster and you already have beat, don't heal anybody. When it's safe to do so. All about that synergy to get your ults.
Zarya on point.
No Ana.
I'm on heals.
I need more ults.
Sorry.
Why didn't you shoot the thing there? The junk.
Zarya on point.
No Ana.
I'm on
So
heals.
you
I'm on
weren't-
heals.
I need more ults.
Sorry.
Yeah, you still have a lot of downtime though.
Sorry.
No Ana.
So look at this.
I'm on
You
heals. I'm on
had
heals.
still have 8 rounds, but you didn't shoot.
Zarya on point.
No Ana.
The boop, I get.
I'm on heals. I'm on
I
heals.
need more ults. Zarya on point.
No Ana.
I'm on heals. I'm on
I
heals.
need more ults.
Yeah, so with Xin, I understand not spamming because it's, at least in my personal Xin play, every shot is aimed, usually. I like to, I try to aim every shot, and so I don't spam. There is some downtime between shooting. But Lucio is less punishing for bad accuracy, right? Since he shoots bursts of 4. And Junkrat's not a hard target to hit, right? So just spam the shit out of him. Like, you could have shot those 8 rounds and then reloaded and then shot your 20 now before. Instead of just kind of staring at him. Also, you still have amp.
I'm gonna Doom ult in.
Sorry.
Did you amp at all?
I'm on heals. I'm
No.
on
I
heals.
need more ults.
So you were on heals, but you didn't amp.
No Ana.
Right,
Did you amp at all?
Yeah.
Alright, so no amp. This is the beginning of the fight.
Doomfist left. Don't touch
Get the Ana, get the Ana. Ana's one. Ryan's one.
Oh, you need to amp that.
Zarya on point.
No Ana.
I'm on
That's
heals.
like
I'm
half
on
your
heals.
kit that you're not using.
Sorry.
No Ana.
Oh, I'm sorry, you did amp. I'm done.
Ana's one.
I was looking at the crossfade.
Ryan's one. Zarya on point.
Or the boop? Nope. I was talking about amp.
I'm on
You have
heals.
amp
I'm on
on
heals.
shift.
Sorry.
Do you have snaky controls?
Hey, Ana's one. Ryan's one. Zarya on point.
You still have amp.
No Ana.
I'm on heals.
Ryan's one. Zarya on point.
Yeah, you gotta amp.
No Ana.
Like, the amp, I'm not sure would have
I'm
been
on
able to
heals, I'm
save
on
the
heals.
Ryan, but it would have sustained a little bit longer. Right? That's why you don't have ult yet, is because you don't amp
Doom
heals.
ult in.
You gotta amp heals.
No.
I'll just contest.
We didn't rotate. We didn't all rotate the same way.
Yeah. Try to stick together, guys.
Alright, they have
You have a
Doom
weird
ulti, they have
control
Brand.
scheme.
And
They
John,
also
the whole
have-
point of
they
that is
also
to try to
have
get a
Hammer.
pick and then get out.
Yeah, I landed in a junk trap.
Oh, okay.
Unlucky.
Get out of there, Juke. We're not really
Jake,
playing
we
up
can't
now.
support.
Oh, okay.
Actually, get some charge for me. Never mind.
So at this point, I would hit tab to see if they still have flankers.
Wait, we have grab.
If they still
Joel,
have
do
flankers,
yours
hang
as
out
well.
with the
Yeah, no,
Ana.
they're
If they
coming
don't,
Welcome.
you can hang out with the hunt line.
Yeah.
The front line. Amp.
Beating,
amp,
beating.
amp. You're not beating, you're amping.
Swapping.
I'm beating. I'm
Now
beating.
you're, yeah, okay.
Nice beat, nice
You
beat.
still need amp.
Going far.
I got pinned. I got pinned.
Oof, that's unlucky.
Goofus up top.
You gotta
On the
amp
doom, on the
something.
doom.
Speed, heals at this point, whatever.
Alright.
That's like half the main part of your kit that you're ignoring. Amp.
Speeding.
Uh,
I touched.
Guys, we're
Oh,
not playing
dang.
together at all.
Yeah, we have to.
We really aren't.
Yeah, because we would have won that
So-
fight.
Biggest problems I'm seeing right now. First and foremost, know your kit. So you have to amp heals during grab. That's especially with like two people in your range. That's a pretty substantial amount of healing. You probably could have kept at least one of them alive. And the more people in your radius, the more you heal, right? You have to amp up heals. That's how you get your ult aside from the damage. Second thing that I'm noticing, you don't really hit tab ever. Right, so it's super important to know what the other team is running so you can know how to play, just like I mentioned in my little mini essay in Discord. So if you're looking at the other team and they're running Genji Tracer, you stick with the Ana. You peel for the Ana. Same thing with Sombra, Doom, whatever. Right? If they're running goats, you stick with the front line because you have to speed boost them away the fuck from goats. So know what the enemy team is playing so you know how to play yourself.
So we have to rotate together.
Yes, also rotate together. Call out proper
hey, so
rotations.
what's going on?
2 CP.
Yeah, 2 C going on. How did Busan go?
We lost.
Fuck, worked for our A team.
Good.
No.
We sent a Sombra out and we scouted. And we realized they were up top with that comp and it worked. A minute less.
And final. I'll
Check out.
Alright.
Watch out for a
goats.
junk trap.
I'm
They
digging
could be
it.
expecting this
This
again.
is good against
Yeah.
junk.
Yeah,
I like
they have
it.
a jump.
So
jump
with
trap.
Moira goats, I would speed boost right up the
Try-
stairs.
Perhaps on right side.
Speeding, 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 speeding.
Quick.
We're all inside.
You guys are inside. Be
Okay,
careful.
that's
Stay
fine.
behind shield, stay behind shield.
And we're holding where I thought they were holding.
Okay, I'm on point.
I'm on
point.
speed.
Yeah,
You're by yourself. You're by yourself.
Bring behind. They're behind.
Who was that? It's Fief? Yeah, Fed.
Throwing out heals. Throwing
Alright,
out.
so when that happens, when you've noticed that anybody's split, anybody's ahead of Reinhardt, call stack on Ryan.
Heals. Speeding,
Alright,
speeding,
ready?
speeding.
Quick.
Good speed boost, everyone's amped.
You
it's
guys are
fine.
inside, be
So,
careful.
one thing you could have done differently here.
Perhaps on right side.
Speeding, 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 speeding.
Once you get amped right there, once you notice that that's a huge anti-nade, right? Your main tank's purple, don't push. Instead, you can call take cover or stabilize, something of the sort, and hide in this little room just to your left. Once you get your resources back and you get another amp, because this one's scuffed, and you get the fuck out. And you go back on you resume your normal activities. This is a long video, I apologize.
We're all inside.
You guys are inside. Be careful.
Stay behind shield, stay behind shield.
Alright, and then feed his brains
Okay,
out. So you see him too far away, stack on Ryan.
I'm on point.
I'm on
point.
speed.
Junker,
You're by yourself. You're by yourself.
Yeah,
behind,
see,
behind.
you got the right idea, you just kind of have to be more aware. He does too. I mean, that's definitely not your fault. There's nothing he could have done. Just make sure you remember, stack on Ryan, be a true death ball. A ball of death.
Bring behind. They're behind.
It's just clean up for them at this point.
Throwing out heals. Throwing out heals.
John, you gotta stay with us, man.
Get out.
Reset.
Reset. You're reset.
Get out.
Oh, you almost got that.
They're running Zen. They're running triple heal with Zen.
They are. Yeah, Goats is gonna fuck this up. Right? So the big thing you gotta worry about this bitch. Right? If y'all get hit by an anti-nade, you're fucked. Pretty much. Because the strength your Goats has against this is Moira can out-heal Junkrat. Moira is better against chip damage than anybody else, right? So you are going to have to trust your team. Rattle's going to have to eat the anti-nade and as many mines as he can. And you are going to have to speed boost straight on the Junkrat. Junkrat or Zen. Okay? Your speed boost is how you engage on this, because they don't have it. They don't have a way to they don't have a way to disengage, right? So there's 3 options, which you kind of have to make mid-fight. 1, you speed onto the junk, if he's being dumb like junks tend to do, and are free. 2, you speed onto the Zarya. If Zarya uses her personal bubble, she's such an easy kill. It's obscene. 3, you see Brig use her stun. She's, again, an easy kill with 6 people staring at her. 4, Zenyatta. Pretty much always an easy kill and a 1 fight. 5, Rein. This is, I know, not very helpful. But if you see Zarya use her projected barrier, that means Rein is a freezy kill. That means Rein is an easy kill. There we go. I said it right that time. Just speed boost onto the Rein and stun, melt. If you see Ana use her cooldowns, same thing. So it's all about awareness of what's going on, calling out enemy cooldowns, and then playing as such. Junk's going to probably be the biggest problem, though. So
We're
just
switching
careful.
off. We're going dive. No.
Okay.
We're going Ryan Zarya with Pharah Mercy.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah.
Alright, coming back.
Keep triple healing.
Okay.
Come back. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Client.
need a mercy. You need a mercy.
I understand.
No.
Mercy on call.
No. No, God, no.
No, go main.
Okay, let's go right.
Keep bring- okay. Ready?
Wait. I'm not there yet.
Okay, so the reason I say no to this... Where's the tab?
Okay.
You
Client.
need a mercy. You need a mercy.
I understand. Mercy on call.
Brr.
No, go main.
Okay, let's go right.
No, okay. So you have Ryan, Zarya. Cool, fine. We'll do this. Mercy. Alright. Farah. Words are hard. Okay, so you have a super beefy front line that takes a lot of damage. And that's just how it goes, especially against the Junkrat. Okay? Who do you have to heal it? Brig? If she can keep Inspire up all of the time, maybe? Lucio? If you have 5 people in your radius, then maybe. Probably not. Not for very long, at least. And Pharah and Mercy are not going to be in your radius. So you're going to have 4 people at a time. Best case scenario. Right? And then once this Mercy realizes that your tanks are getting low, or one of the other supports are getting low, she's going to have to come down out of the sky and pocket one of the tanks. Which leaves Pharah all alone against an Ana and a Zen. And a Zarya. Kind of. Right? So if you want to run the spam, if you want to run the anti-junk, that's great. Don't run the triple support with a Mercy. I've never seen it work. But that's just me.
Mercy.
I understand. Mercy on call.
The reason your first goats wasn't working was because of poor target prioritization and just kind of bad engages all around.
No, go main.
Okay, let's go right.
Keep bring- okay. Ready?
Wait. I'm not there yet. Client, stay with the Pharah.
Where are we going?
Okay, right
left
side.
to top. Right side underneath?
Oh, careful. Speeding.
I'm gonna move them off.
Okay, underneath.
Is it a Hammond? Was that a Hammond I heard? I heard the spinny thing.
Jerk in front.
Yo, get it. Yeah, good pick. Good job. Alright, that's huge. Get Zarya. You see that Zarya use speed boost.
Run.
Zarya.
There you go, good calls.
Careful for it. It's coming right.
Speeding.
What are you speeding? Okay.
It's fine.
I'm on break.
I'm on with you. I'm right there.
Junk.
So once you see the Brig you stun, you can kind of close with her, especially when it's a 2v1. Like, I understand staying away. I get it. It's a Brig, demon spawn, and like Satan incarnate. But once it uses a stun, you're kind of safe from like any one-shots she could do. And you get to use the boop and all sorts of fun stuff, and more accurate, that sort of thing.
I'm out of ammo, reloading. Got him.
Cool.
Nice.
Good take.
I'm gonna get bat spawn.
I'm gonna go get him.
No, go taxi.
Yep.
Go on, careful.
Yeah, I'm just...
Okay. They have.
Let's see if your Pharah actually did anything. Oh, she did. Good for her. That just means the other team sucks.
Yep.
John, careful.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay. They have
They have soldier.
They have a bastion. They have a bastion.
But
Bastion?
it
Okay,
worked, but I
They're gonna be
stand by
holding,
my
like, back
statement.
left.
This
So let's
is
go
a
bottom
bad
left.
choice.
like all inside, like bottom left all the way around to the mega.
They have a bastion and a soldier. They're holding up top right, yep.
Top right? Okay.
Soldier stop
Oh,
left.
top right.
Soldier top
Okay,
left.
we still go.
Bastion stop.
We're
Bastion
just gonna
bottom
go
left.
one push. We're gonna go one push. Let's go. Bottom left,
bottom left,
left
bottom left.
left room.
I'm
Careful,
routing,
your
I'm
anti.
routing.
Stabilize. Call the stabilization.
Push.
Careful, where's
push
the bastion?
push
Where's the
push
bastion?
under. Just keep. No.
Rush him, rush him.
Speed boost in.
Speeding.
Yeah, good.
Pushing it. I can shatter it.
Okay, careful. No, okay, nice.
Soldier
Single.
Good ol'.
Bastion.
Bastion still up.
Bash's bubbled.
Not
Stack
low.
on Ryan. Kill Bastion.
Good.
Action
All right.
down.
Amp heals.
Sorry.
Amp, please amp. Or
I'm
beat,
beating.
do
I'm beating.
something. Okay, that's cool.
Good B.
I'm gonna stay.
Anna's by herself up top. Just keep that in mind.
Amp heals. Please amp heals.
Nice.
Please.
Oh my god. Got this.
We have to contest that, Anna.
There you go.
Back out. Get out. Die. Reset.
Little late, but
I can go slumber
You know,
and we can
progress.
pack 'em.
okay. So when you get a fat shatter like that, and it was pretty fat, make sure you call out targets. Okay. The best way to lose an already won fight is you shatter or an EMP. This happens with the EMPs a lot. But everybody shoots different things, and you shoot all of the things rather than like you shatter the whole team. Everybody shoot the bastion. Once bastion's dead, move on to the next one, right? Even in an earth shatter, even in EMP, focus fire is the key to winning.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Switch off fair.
I'm gonna swap off.
Go
I feel
Hanzo.
you. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
like
They have,
swaps.
they used
I
Nano.
like the swaps.
They
Goats would
have
work really
grab.
well.
They have shatter.
I hate to say it, but Goats is a good freaking comp.
Bastion's up top.
Yeah, I think they're probably gonna have bastion. Well, yeah.
Especially if that bastion's positioning sucks again, because he was super free.
They're all just set up top
The
right.
speed boost was the right call.
Okay, come back. We're gonna
I'm
go
healing
bottom.
you, I'm
We're
healing
gonna
you,
go
I'm
bottom.
healing
We're
you.
gonna go bottom. Drop. Let's go.
You
Speed.
still on the rig?
Speeding.
Go on.
Get a point.
Right here. Probably
Good.
right here.
Good.
Soldier up
Oh,
top.
unlucky.
Bastion set up. No shield. He's down.
Bastion's down.
Soldiers behind Nano.
Should I reset?
Reset.
So if you're gonna run something like this, I would
I
run
didn't
a
do no
true dive
damage
comp.
to him.
There you go. Brig.
But that's just me.
Armor pack.
Yo, the Ryan's super far up.
I didn't even know there
I'm
were
gonna hack
spaceships
him.
there.
Okay. We're not there with you. You have no
Yeah,
tanks.
I'm
up there.
just driving.
Can we get that break?
Push it.
Big.
Push bottom right, push
I don't
bottom
have
right.
speed.
Good.
I'm gonna hack Bastion.
Bastion's free.
Okay.
Anna's
As
again
soon
up
as-
top.
as soon as you get amp
Uncontested.
speed.
I'm on the Zarya.
Ryan has ult.
Do fist.
Alright, let's take bastion.
Alright.
Bastion's ulting. Bastion's
Okay,
ulting.
I'm
so-
healing.
Second round.
I would rather speed. Yeah.
Target.
So when a bastion, it's whether you speed or heal during an ultimate is dependent on who's ulting. Right? McCree, Bastion, Doomfist, stuff like that. Those are all instant kills. Your healing doesn't matter. So speed the fuck out. For like Soldier, other damage over time, Genji Blade, your best bet is probably going to be speed and boop to get away from it. It's all situational, but as a general rule, that's what I think about when I'm playing Lucio. If it's burst damage, I speed out, because burst can one-shot people. If it's sustained damage, I heal and hope we can kill it before the amp runs out or before he damages through it. That's just me.
Yeah, we're all split there. We all went different directions.
Alright, I have my Rahel.
It's gonna take me a bit.
Wait, which way
I'm not getting any charge or anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
you
go
got
top
you got to
right,
build
feed
beat
into them.
faster.
Okay. You're
That's
on
just
top
kind
there
of
yet?
Let me get in position to
Yeah, let's get
you got to
to
amp heals more.
Did Ryan shatter last fight?
We're gonna Nano Reinhardt here, okay?
You guys ready?
Don't peek.
Okay, you ready?
Full health. Okay, ready?
Alright, we're ready.
Ready.
Speed.
Speeding.
I'm charging that.
Target.
Slap.
Klein is so quiet.
I'm on the Zarya.
Klein,
Yeah.
encourage Klein to call. He needs to call antes.
Save your grab,
Move
save
the point now,
grab.
move
I'm
the
healing.
point now.
Amp it.
I almost have it.
Amp something.
Almost have ult too.
Shattery.
Or not.
I need healing if you can. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm healing.
Okay, no.
Oh, you're fucked. Alright, that's cool. You have beat now. Look how fast you built beat with your healing. Good job.
Fine. John,
Hold
get
up.
Out, get out.
It is the second round, and you have less than 6,000 healing.
Yep.
That's not a lot.
Okay, we're just gonna have to get a big grab dragon here.
Have beat.
Just shoot it up on high ground.
Yeah. We're all here?
There's sights.
So I would use this
Right
beat
there.
to
Right,
engage.
not
I would
there yet?
speed.
Okay,
I'm a
nice.
sim now. I would
No,
speed
I'm not
boost
there.
onto the bastion
Yeah.
and
They've sim
beat.
now, they've sim.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
Go
I'm
right
here.
now.
Speeding.
Tell them.
What him?
I'm gonna take point. I'm gonna take point.
Right in.
Oh my
Bastion's
God.
up top. Bastion's up top.
I can't see
Alright, that was a
you. I have no
huge
grab, I have
dragon.
no bubble.
Can I get heals one right? Heals one
Yeah,
right?
beat.
Heals.
Bastion's up top. Lay underneath the pillar. Lay underneath the pillar.
Anna's behind left
We
side.
got it.
Nice.
What a strat. That was insane. Alright,
Fuck them.
It just took
Yeah,
a long
honestly.
time to build grab.
Yeah.
don't be afraid to open an engagement with beat. Okay? That's... I am of the opinion that you never want to reactively use an ultimate unless it's an emergency. Okay? So have a plan to win you can win a fight with a beat drop just as well as you can win a fight with a dragon blade. Okay? Because a beat drop allows you to go absolutely balls to the wall, all in on anything. So wait for a nade to go out, wait for a bubble to go out for Zarya, and it makes a free target. You beat, and you go balls out, and you kill that target. And you go from that target to someone else who's now out of resources. And you can snowball a fight that way just as easily as you can with a blade, or a tac visor, or any other DPS ult.
Alright, we're on attack again.
Yeah.
Alright, you want me to scout them out and then we can go goats? Because we're only gonna get one shot.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because if they're running the bastion, I'm gonna have to stay Sombra.
Okay.
You want to try far? It worked very well. This is so open and there's so much room though. Bastion's
No.
aim doesn't
They
even
can just do
hit.
Junkrat.
Well, it's fine. We're gonna wait and spawn. Ivan's gonna scout him, and then we
Switch.
after.
Yeah, stick on goats first, because that's probably what we're gonna run, depending on what they have. And if it's anything else, then we swap.
Okay.
Alright. Mel, come over here to the left. You're gonna literally
Speed boost
push me
you,
out.
yeah.
You're gonna speed boost me out.
Yeah, I got you.
Go ahead and speed boost him, and then come back after like you run out of speed boost.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to really stay in spawn while you do
Oh,
this.
no, they're probably
Like
gonna
pushing,
run Junkrat and like Doomfist and shit.
Yeah.
push up about halfway. Like speed the
they
Sombra,
do,
yeah.
we stick to
Your
goats,
team
we
goes
swap.
about halfway out.
Junkrat.
And then Sombra switches
swap the
to
fair.
whatever she
Yeah,
swaps
they have,
switches
like,
to.
they
don't have
Probably
a hit
Brig, I
scan.
think Ivan
Fair.
plays. I don't know.
You ready?
And we'll just play it
We're not
slower.
Junkrat of our own. Klein, no, come back. Klein, come back.
Alright, they have soldier on a looks like a standard
Okay,
comp.
good.
Triple healer, Doom too.
Okay, we're just going go.
What tends to that?
Hang on, I'm not there. Come
Yeah.
back.
Wait for a break.
Your round's on in front.
Mel, come back.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Alright, I'm here.
Okay, you ready?
We're gonna go bottom right.
Bottom right.
Wait, I'm not there yet. I'm not.
Okay,
Ready.
bottom
Speeding.
Go.
Alright, someone called bottom right and y'all were bottom
Stay
left.
together.
Bottom right.
Coming.
Come on.
Lucky.
Focus.
Yo, your diva has to eat those nades.
Push run.
Like,
Shielding and seals him.
if they played better, that would be a fight one. For
Sit.
sure.
Personal,
Boop!
Zarya.
Keep
Brig-
pushing.
Briggs on the
And
right.
heals now.
Watch out, Doomfist behind.
You're in the thick of it. You gotta do it.
Brig on me.
Zarya,
Use ours, no.
Healing,
There you go.
healing.
Kill Zarya, guys.
Get this Brig. Shield up. We need shield.
Good.
Get on point.
I can't.
I'm on it.
Good overtime stall. Ooh,
No shield,
call it
no
out.
shield.
Call out the
Zarya.
On his one right side.
I'm healing, Klein. I'm healing. Fuck.
You almost had B.
Oof. Oh, unlucky. So that fight, everyone was really scattered. Like, it started from the very beginning. Someone called bottom right, and then half the team went bottom left, and the other went actually bottom right. And so you started out bad. And then Diva didn't eat the anti-nade, so that was a huge win in their favor. They were able to kind of do obscene amounts of damage before the fight really started with that nade. And then once the fight started, it was just kind of chaos, right? Your Ryan's pretty far away from you, Zarya. I don't know if she got booped. Let me see.
Zarya.
Sit.
No personal. Zarya.
See, that was a good call from Ivan. No personal Zarya, right? So one course of action would be just straight speed boost onto the Zarya, because it's a free kill.
Keep pushing her, keep
Briggs on the
pushing her.
right.
Watch out,
Brig Doom behind.
Doomfist behind.
If not, you can call out the brigs here, and you can just call collapse, turn, whatever on the brig, who's
Kill Zarya, guys.
Get this brick,
effectively
get this brick.
1v2ing you in
Shield,
speed.
shield. Get on point, get on point, get on point.
I can't.
I'm on it.
Call
No
Zarya's
shield, no
anti.
shield, no shield.
Zarya.
On his one right side,
I'm healing, Klein. I'm healing. Fuck.
Alright, yeah. I was just it's too split. Y'all are running goats, so you gotta stick with your Reinhardt like a glove. Like super close to your Ryan.
It's fine. We can hold for 2 minutes.
Yo, we good.
Run.
Lucio's. Big Lucio's and
Probably some with the
Berg
defensive
is
ult.
fine.
okay.
Because if they get grabbed, we lose.
I'm a
Yeah,
you're right.
ghost and then
So again, super greedy.
Lucio, yeah,
It can work,
yeah.
but you and On are gonna have to fight off a dive super hard if they do end up diving, because there's no one that's gonna peel for you. Zarya maybe, Ryan maybe, but you really shouldn't be holding with Ryan unless they are diving you super hard. So this is when it's super important to press tab and check
Okay,
what the enemy
guys.
team's
When we're
doing
running
as soon as
ghosts, by the
possible.
way, the main target is whoever's closest to us. So if there's someone on the left, focus them. But new game.
Pharmacy.
Ryan, come left. Drew, come left. Come left.
Ryan, monkey, pharmacy.
Okay.
Ryan,
We're on
monkey,
left.
pharmacy.
Okay. Pharmacy, we don't have anything for that.
I'll swap when I die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to try to hack the Pharah.
Farah's discorded right now.
There's shield.
I won't be able to get close enough.
Look, you can't do anything here, right? Rotate farther
Coming
right
left,
on the
they're coming
catwalk
left.
so you can watch
They're
them
pushing
rotate
upstairs.
and
They're pushing
spam from
upstairs.
there.
I'm gonna charge him.
Don't play too far. Don't play too far up.
Break shield, break shield, break shield.
Breaking it, breaking
Good
it,
try.
breaking it.
Yo, get
He's
the
discorded,
Ryan,
he's
Ryan
discorded.
feeding. Good.
Monkey behind, monkey
Hop
stairs,
on,
monkey
hop on,
backstairs.
I was trying to get to you, but
now
I
you're
need help
super
on
split,
point, on
yeah.
point, on point. Monkey's on
I'm
point.
moving point, I'm moving point.
I'm distracting them.
Come Lucio, come Lucio.
Where was Klein?
Ryan.
He's discorded, he's discorded.
Why did Klein go that way?
Monkey behind, monkey stairs, monkey backstairs.
I was trying to get to you, but I
was
need
a
help
bad
on point,
rotation
on
on
point,
Klein's
on point.
part.
Monkey's on point.
I'm moving
Yeah, so I wouldn't have followed Klein.
point.
I would have just let him die. That's his fault.
Come Lucio.
Yeah. I'm switching now.
And someone gonna hit. If we need hit,
I'm on the far road.
Zen's
Zen's
on
left.
He's being pocketed.
Big roll.
Mercy's rising.
Come on, you got it.
Come back, Garrett. Come back.
Monkey back. Focus
We're here with
monkey
you.
back.
We're here with you guys. Point.
I'm on point.
Zen down.
He didn't have to charge there. That sucks.
Ryan one.
And
Swap it.
Next target.
I'm gonna ult here.
There
Goes
we
down, goes
Focus
down.
the monkey. Focusing monkey. Monkey one.
Anna's low,
big
Anna's
grab,
low.
big grab.
Touch monkey, okay? Don't touch monkey.
No, he didn't get slept.
I'm on it.
Alright.
It was a good try. Alright, let's see your ending stats. Oh, rip. Almost got it. There we go. Okay. So, biggest thing, your barrier. You got to build barrier faster. 7,507 healing is very low for a game this long. Okay? Try and amp more. Don't spam it. I'm not saying spam it. But there were times when you really, really needed to amp your heals and you didn't. I don't know why. Second biggest thing, be aware what the enemy team is doing. Hit tab before every fight, after every fight, in the middle of fights. I don't really recommend, but just make sure you know what the other team is doing. That way you know how to play. It's little things here and there, like if your other support feeds his brains out, don't go with him. That's kind of a solo queue mentality, but Klein did some stuff that I was really, really confused about. And one support is better than no supports. If you know your other support's gonna die, don't do it. Your life's more important than that. Another thing is in positioning, right? So let me see if I can draw this maybe. So here's the high ground on point A. There's the stairs, whatever. And then the catwalk. Right? And then here's the defender's approach. Once they get to like right here, and you're holding here, you can't see them. You can't shoot them on all. Shoot at them at all. And we'll draw these stairs down here. So, I hope you know where I'm talking about. Point A, top left from the defender's perspective. So when they're right here, you can rotate here. It's not that far. And you get a nice juicy angle to spam on the, spam the enemy while they're rotating. Okay? Once they get in the staircase, you have a bunch of options. One, you can come back here, which I don't really recommend because that might put you too close to the front line. Or you can drop and then come back up the stairs and end up there. But what you want, so your enemy, or your friendly Orisa or Reinhardt, is right here. Enemy Reinhardt, we're right here. Okay? This is a perfect LOS for Zen. You want everybody in a straight line. That's great. Because you can spam as much as you want and still heal your tanks and discords and all that sort of stuff. I can't talk today. It's been a long video. So, Zen positioning. You want to be as effective as possible for as long as possible. Healing with Lucio and Zen. Don't be afraid to amp heals. And I know, even when I started playing Lucio, I was like, only passive heals, only amp speed. That is very wrong. Okay? Be kind of more aware of what's going on and when and when not to use amp. I don't have like a one-size-fits-all thing, but whenever someone gets low on your team, or a grav, or, when you're scared, when you're in danger, amp heals. Especially goats in the middle of a brawl. Goats needs to always press W, and if you don't have a target that you're speeding on, just heal. That's fine. And someone's getting low, heal. Other than that, though, you've gotten a lot better since the last time I watched you play. Good luck in the tryouts this week. Let me know if you have any more questions. I will be happy to answer them.